Good day, everyone. This is Tim, and I hope you're doing well. Really enjoying another beautiful day in Melbourne, and I've been noticing the difference between Sydney and Melbourne because with all the great sights and scenes that Sydney has, Melbourne has all the good food and good tastes here, and so it's pretty spectacular. And I was around the Chinatown area looking at all the great food, so lots of great Chinese food, lots of great Southeast Asian food from the Malaysia to the Indonesian, and all the good food, and a fantastic dumpling place right ahead. The hard-working folks there, and I think I have to go back. So pretty amazing with all the Southeast Asian, and I'm just going to catch a light from the Southeast Asian to the Italian and Greek and all the Western food and everything in between. And I'm pretty surprised because I found a fantastic place that I'm going to go to today. This is a Sri Lankan buffet right here in Melbourne. And I remember years ago I was in New York and I got a chance to visit Staten Island, and in there was a Sri Lankan buffet called La Cruana, and the place is decorated so that you feel like you are in Sri Lanka. So it's pretty amazing, so I can't wait to give it a try. Actually, it's quite far away. It's in one of the suburbs, but the transportation is quite easy to get to. And I think I'm gonna do some exploring. And the other day, I found a great Chinese crepe place, so I can't wait to give it a try. I think it's just right up ahead, so I'm gonna have a nice Chinese crepe, pretty unique, and then a fantastic Sri Lankan buffet. So thank you so much for joining. Let's go for the crepe first. So it does get pretty busy, and oh, there it is, Wang's crispy pancake. And the sign of a great spot, there is a queue. All right, let's see what they have. I think the spicy beef is very good. And I think they make it fresh in those ovens right there. Oh, wow, thank you. Hi there. Can I get a spicy beef?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. So freshly made. Oh, thank you. Oh, is it? Oh, no problem. Thank you. Ah, thank you so much. And I can eat out there, right? Yeah, okay, thank you. And it's nice to have a seat here. There isn't much space to eat in there, but so nice to grab a seat here with a view of all the different eateries. And before it gets cold, let's give it a try. Oh. That is wonderful. This is light and thin and crispy, and inside is stuffed with thinly sliced spicy beef. Really nice flavors here, and because it's so thin, it's not filling. Oh. Very nice. But I think we will go for a little bit of drink. This is the traditional, a little hard to do with one hand, but there we go. This is a traditional herbal drink. Cheers to you. Not bad. Slightly sweet, herbally and medicinally, and I'm not sure if that's an actual word, but refreshing. Very nice. So I'm gonna finish this off and do a little bit of exploring, and we'll take you back for our Sri Lankan buffet, and hopefully this wasn't a mistake. That was some walk, but a pleasant one because there's so many shops and so many eateries to browse, and I think we have arrived. It's just right over there, and I think we'll just need to cross. All right, we're almost there. We push. So it's so nice to be inside, and I can see fresh hoppers being made there. Hi there. Hi Sharon, how are you? Oh, I walked down here from all the way up on High Street and a little hungry. This looks amazing. Can I get a table? Oh, thank you. And it is kind of nice passing through all the buffet cloches. Oh, and more. So nice to grab a table here, and Sharon was kind enough to show me around the restaurant, all the buffet cloches and the back of the room. And he was kind enough to get me a table right at the front, because I think this is probably the best table, because right in front we have the gentleman making fresh hoppers. There you go. And very fun to watch. And there are the buffet cloches to the left for easy access. So I can't wait to get a fresh hopper, and it's a little warm with that long walk. So I ordered a mango lassi, and it is getting busy here. So I think I'm going to get started. A big plate here that's empty, but that is soon going to be full. All right, so let's check this out. It is certainly busy, and a row of cloches starting off with a little bit of the saffron rice. Little curry leaves. That would make a nice foundation, and that is a big plate. So let's see what else they have. Cloche number 2. Okay, so this is a little bit of Asian influence, a little bit of fried rice, and I think this is fried noodles, reminiscent of the Singaporean fried noodles as well. Let's see what's under here. A little bit of dal. And some curry. Beautiful potatoes. Let's see. A little bit of cashew curry. And this, do you know what this is?
No, I think so.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. All right, and this, not sure what it is, but one way to find out. Okay, right over here. All right. Okay, and for some health, some veggies. And I think this is a Sri Lankan egg, the deviled egg, right over here. Oh, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of beef. I think I will come back for that with the fresh hopper, but let's see. Okay, so here is something that looks really good. This is a spicy chicken curry, and I think this is kutu. So a lot of the rotis being chopped up, but I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of the chicken with the rice. One spot left, and a little bit more gravy here, and some gravy here. All right, and let's see. Ooh. Oh, that looks lovely. Thank you. All right, so they have more things over here. A lot of spices, and I think maybe a little bit of a crunchy papadum. And there is not enough room, maybe right in the center. And I can't say no to the caramelized onions and the spices and the coconut and all the chutneys. Maybe a little bit here. Next to the rice and egg. And I think we better get back. All right, so this is actually not a small plate. This is one of the largest plate I've seen, very substantial and heavy, and it's nice to come back to the table and find something ready for you. This is the mango lassi. Perfect timing. That is so refreshing. The wonderful tang and the tropical flavors of the mango, rich and creamy and refreshing at the same time, to a wonderful Sri Lankan feast. So I think it's always nice to start off with the papadums. Again, a little bit dangerous because they are filling, but very good. Very nice. And I gotta try this wonderful red looking curry, and it almost is like beetroot. Oh, that is beetroot curry. A wonderful spice to it, deep in flavor, and I think a little bit of the rice is needed. As much as we can get. Very nice. And I got the plate all messed up, mixing the rice with the potatoes, but that's okay. We will mix that up some more. Oh. That potato is so tender, and with the curry leaves giving that pungent aromatic flavor. And I think that's a bit of mustard seeds as well, a nice kick. Very good, and definitely gonna try that deviled egg. Oh, and we'll cut into it. This is a nice, hot, spicy, tangy sauce, and the egg is deep fried. There we go. Whoa. It's tangy, deep fried, yolky goodness with a bit of a kick. Perfect textures, and after a while, the spice gets to you, and thank goodness with a lassi. We gotta mix up the rice with the wonderful curry, and I think this is the chicken curry, and this, they warn you, is spicy. Oh. But oh so tender. A little bit of chicken, a little bit of the rice with the sauce, the perfect bite. Oh. All I need is that wonderful chicken curry cooked so tender, and a little bit of rice. And this is saffron rice with curry leaves, very flavorful, so aromatic. Big spoonful. And thank goodness they warn you, because it is spicy. But thank goodness we got that dal earlier to lessen the spice. And maybe a little bit of the caramelized onions. Make sure we pick that up. Luscious and creamy. And it tames the spice. And the plate is becoming an art canvas or an art palette of flavors and colors. So I'm gonna finish this up really quickly, and there's so many more dishes to choose from, especially the freshly made hoppers. And again, it is busy in here, and the spices are getting to me. And I'll take it back. So really nice to see everything being stocked up, and I think we'll need more of that wonderful rice here. A little bit here. And the nice thing about going through the buffet once is that you know where everything is. And I'm just gonna skip to the places or to the items that I haven't tried before. And I think right in here, we have a little bit of, a little bit of roti. And I think these are chickpea or some type of fritters. Something nice and crispy. And I think I am gonna skip the roti because they have something better, the kutu, which is the roti all fried up and chopped up. So maybe a little bit of pineapple chutney to balance out some of the flavors. This is coconut, I think, right over here. And a little bit of spice right here. Oh, and of course the onions, or a lot of onions. Beautiful. And we will skip the chili peppers. All right, so off to the curries, but before that, potatoes seems to be my weakness, so we'll go for a little bit of the fries. And I think here, they call it chips, but whether fries or chips, they taste just as good. And again, let's go for the kutu. right here. And I think this is going to be my favorite. This is a beef curry, gluten-free, so it's healthy for you. All right, lots of sauce. Okay. All right, adjacent to the rice. Next to it is a devil chicken, but I think I'm going to skip the devil chicken for my all-time favorite, the curry chicken. Thank you again. All right. So, wonderful chicken here. Lots of sauce and a little bit more gravy and some more.
How's it so far?
Oh, it is wonderful, Sharon. I think the curry chicken is a favorite.
It's bit spicy, but very authentic.
Oh, awesome. And I can't wait to try the hopper next. All right, thank you. And you may notice that there is one spot on the plate that is left vacant, and that is strategic, and that is room for the hopper. Oh, the fire is lit. Hi, LSD, how are you? Oh, can I get a hopper, please? Can we do an egg hopper?
Hoppers are a common staple in Sri Lankan and South Indian cuisine, and they're like little pancakes that are cooked in these wok-like pans that LSD is heating up and getting the temperature just right. These hoppers, or pancakes so to speak, are made from a fermented batter of rice flour and coconut milk, thick and bubbly from the fermentation, and swirled and twisted into place as we see LSD doing there. And these bowl-shaped pancakes have a light, thin, crispy edge and a soft and slightly spongy center. Very delicious. And hoppers come in many kinds. The plain hopper, perfect paired with curries, and then you have the deluxe, the eggs hopper with an egg cracked into the middle, so you get that creamy, soft, runny egg yolk, making a good thing even better. And they are best enjoyed hot off the wok, nice and crispy and steamy.
And it's absolutely mesmerizing to watch LSD work. Very trippy. Oh, thank you. All right, asbestos fingers. Okay.
Do you want this one?
Wow, that's hot. And to make it even hotter in terms of spice, okay, I'll put this a little bit inside
If you like it, we have any
and a little bit outside. And as big as the plate is, it is not big enough for everything here. Second round is substantially larger, and I can't wait to dig into that fresh hopper. Let's give it a try. Okay, oh, nice and crispy. And I think a little bit of the chili. I think this is a sambal. Love the edges. Nice and crunchy. And it is not a deep crunch, it is a crisp lattice. And that chutney, or the little sambal, nice and spicy, not too much, a perfect balance. But what a hopper needs, gravy and curry. So I think we've got a little bit of the chicken curry, the beef, and we will break into this lovely yolky goodness. Oh. Oh, beautiful. This is not a avo smash. This is a hopper smash with a little bit of the beef curry. All right. A wonderful monstrosity and a tasty one too. And a sign of a great egg hopper is how messy it is. If you don't tell, I won't tell. But I think we gotta try one of the fritters in that wonderful yolky goodness. I think This is crispy lentils on the outside and soft, fluffy lentils on the inside. And I think we do need a little bit of curry. Very nice. So I gotta try the roti in the form of kutu. So a little bit of, I think this is a coconut, some onions, scoop it up. The kutu is wonderful and a nice alternative to the rice. Beautiful roti, charred, oily in the best possible way. And the freshness of the scallions and onions, perfect for a midnight snack or for dinner. And I think I gotta mix it up a little bit because we still have quite a bit of rice and the curry leaf, a little bit of beef, and that chicken is so tender, but it is the gravy that makes all the difference. That is heaven. But I think we need to get our hands dirty, and I would not mind eating with the hands in the traditional Sri Lankan way, where things just taste better when mixed up. All right. And it does get messy. The egg hopper, the chicken, the onions. That is nice. So there's no regrets, but having all that food earlier today is seriously restricting the buffet limits. So I think I'm going to finish this off. And I saw they have a little bit of desserts, a little bit of sweets to round off the meal, and I'll take it back for that. But the spices are catching up with me. And it's getting busier and busier and busier. All right, the desserts are a little bit limited, but that's okay. All we need is a nice sticky pudding. I think cashews, sweet. And maybe just a little bit of ice cream in a cup. Okay. Very difficult to do with one hand, but I think this will make a nice light dessert. And we need to be very careful bringing this back to the table, a little bit wobbly. So the sun has set and it is getting dark. I think the reason why there are so many people here is it is Ramadan and iftar is upon us. So I think I'm gonna get a little bit of the ice cream, and this is a nice mix of vanilla and chocolate. Not eating too much for fear of the ice cream headache. And I'm noticing a yellow glow, and that's because of the serendip sign, and it was serendipitous that our host for the walking tour, Chev, mentioned that there is a fantastic Sri Lankan buffet, and she was the one who recommended coming here. So kudos to Chev, and let's give the pudding a try. And unfortunately, Sharan told me what this was, and I cannot re-pronounce it. It begins with a J, so if you know, please let me know. Oh, that is spongy and I think eggy, and that sponge is soaking up all the wonderful sugar syrup. A little bit sweet, but that's okay because we can mix it up with the ice cream, a little bit of cream to counteract the sweetness. It was this close. So, a fantastic day here and a wonderful Sri Lankan buffet. So it's always kind of nice. Melbourne is exceptional for food, especially in the city, all the diversity from the Asian, Southeast Asian, Italian, Greek, Western influences. Amazing food here. And if you just go a little bit beyond the central business district or the city center, like here in the Preston or the High Street area, you'll find some amazing food, even better and fantastic value. The buffet here, I think it's $25 on the weekdays, 30 on the weekends with the hoppers and all that great stuff. So really enjoying myself here and going up and down the street from the pizzas, the bone marrow pizzas, the noodles, the sandwiches and banh mi's. Really fantastic time here, and I am feeling like a balloon, an inflated one at that. So thank you so much for joining, and until we see each other again, I hope you're keeping well, I hope you're eating well, and I hope you're traveling well. So with that, just gonna finish up the lassi, and this is the last of the lassi, and sorry about that. So thank you again, and until we see each other, God bless, and bye-bye for now.